Hello, everybody. This is the Crimson Eye, and I'm gonna be playing the Silent Hill 2 remake. A friend of mine streamed Silent Hill 2 earlier today for Valentine's Day, so I'm doing the same. Only this time I'm doing the remake. First, I'm gonna I'm gonna do edit this to have edit the YouTube stream to actually have a thumbnail here. So here we go. Save. Okay. All right. Alright, so we're loading now. Oh, should probably tell some folks that I'm actually live. Whoa. Okay, where am I? I think I'm in the apartment complex. Shit, I was so high when I was playing this. Shit. Three bright coins in the five-horned bee. First sits the maiden underneath the tree. The wind from behind the maiden doth blow. Do I? Yeah, this is the apartment. No, not that. Where are my items? There we go. C. Any ammo? Okay, so this is going off the, okay. It's not really respecting my Dvorak inputs, I see. The least it could do is friggin' respect my, settings. I'm gonna adjust a few things here. Okay, we got borderless, limited, async off, super sampling, and motion blur. I don't know if you can hear that, but our puppy is barking. He's so adorable. Okay. Wait. Okay. Door's locked. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's where I want to put the, we can't reach it from where he's standing? What the hell? Really? I will say the atmosphere is pretty good. have a handgun? No, I don't. Weird. There. See, that's what's going on. Wrong key. Whoa! Oh, shit. Okay, that was kind of cheap. I won't lie. Alright, let's do that again. Really, yeah, jump scares, that really shouldn't be a thing in Silent Hill. Hmm. Hold on, okay, now I'm kind of curious. Yeah, why doesn't it... How do I... Okay, how do I get out? I'm, like, stuck with low health. No way to recover. Okay, this is getting kind of frustrating, honestly. What? Okay, what? Okay, I have it on hard. So... Try that again. Yeah, that's actually kind of cheap that they would that they would have friggin' they would have radio static for an enemy that's in the next friggin' room. But when I'm in the same room, that static is nowhere to be found. Okay, where's that one? I'm gonna go somewhere else this time. I'll look down here. Actually, which Silent Hill 2 does my Twitch profile have, first of all? Okay, it's got the right one. Cool. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go back and save. That's kind of that part with the friggin' mannequin. That's getting kind of annoying. I don't like having to go through all that crap. Actually, okay, let's wait. Here we go. Remap controls. Here we go. Okay. For some reason, the changes that I made here don't reflect in the menus. I don't know why, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. Lara's gonna kick it away.
Hey! Wait! Damn it. What's a kid doing here?
A noisy hill is called? What's that? Oh, you're saying that because Silent Hill. A volcano. Oh, hey, what the hell? That mannequin's not here. Ah! You! Okay, that's not cool. That is really not cool. Come on, Silent Hill. Why do you... Jump scares. Really? Fucking really. And no goddamn radio static to telegraph that. Fuck me, dude. Okay, yeah. That's okay. That's already starting to sour my perception of this game. Okay.
What's a kid doing here?
Anything here? Yeah, what the hell? See this? Yeah, there's no... The radio is supposed to let you know when there are enemies nearby, and it doesn't do it here. What the fuck? So it just works when it wants to? Fuck you, developers. Seriously. Okay, so... We got space to dodge. C for inventory. Heal. Melee attack. Is there a way to... Is there a way to block like there was in the original? Well, it wasn't really a block. It was more of a parry. A parry block, I guess you could say. Yeah, I guess not. Okay. Should have waited till after the cutscene. Save. Brother.
What's a kid doing here?
At least somewhat better. Okay, what is it? Just track? Okay. Am I just gonna have to, like, reduce this to normal? Because this is actually getting kind of frustrating. And with fucking nothing to replenish my health. I'm just gonna say I'm glad I bought this through like a
What's a kid doing here?
through a third-party reseller. Okay. Just 2 hits and I'm down. Am I just gonna be stuck on this fucking part? Like, seriously. I remember the freaking combat on hard mode not being very fun, even in the original. Hopefully get this right.
What's a kid doing here?
Who gives a shit? Boo! Jump scare! Oh, because that totally belongs in a fucking Silent Hill game. Okay. Is there anything worth looking through aside from the handgun ammo? Or did I just waste my time? I love how it has like all this interactable stuff, but like there's like nothing in there. Oh, whoops. What's this? Be my Valentine. I'll be hanged if I was going to say no. That's terrible. I love it though. Now it wasn't even worth the trouble. With all this brown, right? I do like that you need. No, never mind. You actually still. You don't need the light to actually view the map. That sucks. And hello, Mario Man. How you doing? Great stream, by the way. What I saw of it before I headed out. Anyway. Okay. Everything maxed gets you at a normal volume. um, no, I should be. Let me hold on. I'm gonna turn off the audio capture here. Also, Mario man, you are one to talk. I had to set you to 500% in order to hear you. Okay. I am a little lower. Let's turn me up a little bit. Just it's honestly because like everybody else seems to hear you okay. Um, I don't know. I guess I just have bad ears. Holy crap, dude. YouTube is so delayed. Okay, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I saw the Valentine. Um, fucking shit, dude. Alright. Anywho. Alright, so where do I go? So, wait. Has a solid red line through it. What does that mean? Okay, I'm doing that. Badirs. It's good. It's God. Good. Good. Oh, that means it's locked. Alright. Well, there are a couple of places I've not yet been through, so. That's a real card, yeah, right? Oh, Animate Acumen, what's up, man? An arrow, the red line. I don't. I think it's just a place where you can like actually pass through. Oh God, it's in real time. I can't. Ah, shit! Fuck! Alright. No more hiding behind the map. Yeah, I know. Which kind of sucks, honestly. But whatever. Okay, I'm actually kind of... okay, so... Here's one thing I'm actually really curious about. Because this is my, by far, my greatest criticism of the second game. Will they notice me if I have my flashlight off? They do not. Huh. Fancy that. Okay. Alright, we got a bright spot here, folks. Alright. I did turn on my light just as I was passing, so... Oh, shit! Shit. Alright. If they do, they are very social. Because in the OG, you could sneak. In my experience, you couldn't. Even if you had the lights off. That was, the vomit looks like spray, the game. Well, it's supposed to be acid. Okay, so... I want to feel my way toward the left. Shit. They would walk up to you if you got close, but not know what you are, unless they already saw you. No, maybe the PC port just sucks. I don't know. Because when I played it, it did not matter if I had it off or not. And that's what kind of... That's genuinely what soured the game for me. Like on a pure... That's why I considered it a downgrade from the first game. The room where they just stared at me. What, Acumen, what version did you play, out of curiosity? Could be. Maybe Xbox and PlayStation version. Yeah. Yeah, because the PC version, to be fair, isn't the best. There's original updated 2.01 version, and then the director's cut. Okay, I'm sure there's some significance there. Ha! Valentine's Day. There it is, folks. I'm gonna guess that the 4 is for some kind of like safe somewhere. Greatest Hits PS2 version and the Xbox version that had the improved lighting that they ported over. Yeah. Yeah, I actually, and I do have, I have the PS2 version. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, don't... The PS2 technically has the best version of that game? Oh gosh, don't tell Razorfist that. Don't say anything good about the PlayStation 2 in his presence. Fuck. Well, I guess I'll have to deal with them. Unlike toilet paper, my love for you will never run out. Fuck! Ah! Ah! Damn it! Some edge cases. You can mod the fuck out of any game. Well, I mean, you at this point in this day and age, you have to mod it in order for it to be runnable on, in order for it to even be playable on modern computers, because it's, you know, that was made for Windows XP. Okay, so they're on like a patrol, I guess. Okay. How difficult can it be to defeat a guy with no arms? Well, it's not a guy, technically. Huh. That's interesting. And I thought it was hard to see when the L4D boomer. What? What does that mean? Or any of the first 4 Silent Hill games. Yeah. From what I think that there's also an enhanced edition for Silent Hill 3. That one actually, like, that one was actually okay for me. Aside from the horrendous sound design. Like, I legitimately will never play that game again just because of the sound effects. It was seriously that annoying for me. I'm gonna hide. You don't need to mod them to enjoy them. That's kind of neat. You can actually hide from them. All right. I dig it. Okay, we're finding some good aspects here. Because I was like Frank Fukushima can tell you, I was getting really annoyed with the game. Because of, like, particularly because there was, like, a jump scare earlier. Which is a problem games nowadays, since everyone relies on just modem. Well, not really a lot of games. It's mostly Bethesda games. Although, a lot of people with... I will say that Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, people have been modding to make it closer to the original game because it's still not quite there. In terms of enemy count and the delimbing rate. Mods are to enhance the game, not make a career out of it. Yeah. No, I don't disagree with that. Incidentally, I'm trying to figure out how to make a mod for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, because I want to create a cool custom weapon. Okay. I got the drop on him. So even on normal, this is fairly, like, this isn't exactly a walk in the park. Yeah, it is. It is really stupid that you can read the map and you can read the map in the dark. I almost don't want to save. Okay. Yeah, because from what I understand, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is still basically Sigma. Which, still a good game, but, or at least from what I heard, still a good, decent game, but, like, kind of defeats the purpose of the original. Player into a permanent revenue stream. That's the goal of mobile games and live service games, which honestly is what you play. Friggin' World of Warships. I have a certain I don't touch free to play games just out of principle. Because I know that they're designed to milk me. They're not made to be fun. And that's the whole point of me playing any video game. You know? Which is why I have a massive distaste for Sony's freaking third-person, over-the-shoulder set-piece simulators like God of War and Last of Us. So, McDonald's. Yeah, pretty much. Except, I don't think... You won't catch me being addicted to fucking McDonald's. Like, their food is nasty, and I feel like shit after I eat it. How happy does a Happy Meal make you? No, it doesn't make me happy at all. It makes me negative happy, actually. Because I'm in the shitter. Okay, yeah, I've already been through here. Turning offline. Yeah. I still enjoy multiplayer games. It's just, first of all, only a handful of them, and secondly, only the ones that aren't designed to waste my time. It's like I realize I'm still kind of spurging out about this Goonergate stuff. It's just, it bothers me because, like, people, it still bothers me because, you know, people I thought were cool turned out to be, you know, major pricks, like Razorfist. You know, but what I was gonna say was there's plenty of reasons to shit on games like The First Ascendant without Bible thumping sanctimony. Just say that it weaponizes fan service to lure you into a game that isn't really all that good. And honestly, I would say the same of Stellar Blade. You know, especially like when you get a taste of games like Ninja Gaiden and the original God of War, it's like, what the fuck? These games are from 2005. Like, like, catch up, Korea. Seriously. That lets me pay bills in game. They don't really do good toys anymore. Oh, I forget what did I they don't really do good toys. What do you mean by that? I was rattling off a bunch of stuff that I don't even necessarily remember. Wait a minute, what? I can go through here now? Oh, Happy Meals. Okay. I know what you mean. When does the parry DLC come out for this? For real, right? Yeah, you can't. I don't think you can parry. You can dodge, but I guess it just depends on what kind of gameplay loop you're looking for. The the parry mechanics are admittedly starting to become kind of overused, but like I don't consider them like I don't necessarily think they're a detriment to the game. What's going on? Okay. Oh. Oh. Golden apple handle. That will blend the grind of life with the grind of the game. I feel like a game like that will eventually come out. I know some people. There have been rumors going around that the next Grand Theft Auto game will have like crypto mining, like legit crypto mining, and that's why it would cost like $100 or some shit. Yeah, I doubt that it'll be $100, but at the same time, I don't think I would put it past the industry to do some stupid shit like that. My fingers keep leaving the proper orientation. Oh man, a literal broken record. Okay, again, why do they have this stuff if they're not even gonna? Because like just about damn near every drawer I've opened.
Huh. Quite the artist.
Come on, game. When's the part where I can stick my hand in the toilet? My, how the turns have tabled. Anything over here? Okay, nope. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, when was the back to the subject? Yeah, when was the last time? Shit. When was the last time like Happy Meals actually like came with cool toys? I know that I think for a while there, I think they had McDonald's toys with Crash Bandicoot. I know this because I only know this because of a Cat Icarus video that I watched talking about getting Crash merchandise. Can I take your order? Yeah, giving me a nihilist burger and a suicide shake. Currently in Blue Creek Apartments. Currently in Wood Creek. That. Are they just gonna stay there? What the hell? I think they're... Okay, that's interesting. How do I actually trigger the There. That's the toilet. Yep. That's also where I would be meeting Eddie. He'd be throwing up. From what I understand, they changed the they kind of changed, but also kind of kept the same line regarding the pizza in the bowling alley. If you know the scene, you know the scene. Actually, you know what? I need to save. Slaughter the skibbity. It's not bowling anymore now, it's a theater. Oh, really? That's weird. Well, I wonder why they would change it to a theater. What's the point? I mean, granted, what the hell's what's the point of changing Maria's outfit? Oh, I know, it's to get ESG money from BlackRock. Because this fucking company is owned in large part by Tencent. Oh wait, I've already been through here. Oopsie daisies. Also, it's ice cream now. Yeah, right? Acid reflux. Also, it's ice cream now. No, they actually had a leftover. I saw the scene. It was a leftover. It was a box of leftover pizza. There. No, I saw the clip. They still haven't. It's just not the... I just don't think they have the part where Laura calls Eddie a gutless fatso. Funny thing, I found out that the guy who voices Eddie in the original also voices Brian Fury, or voiced Brian Fury in Tekken 3 through 5. They say that he still voices Brian, but that's bullshit. That's bullshit. They got a Japanese guy voicing him now. I don't know what his name is, but yeah. Okay. Oh, we got Pyramid Head. The single most flanderized character of the entire Silent Hill series. He's really only supposed to be in this game. Though, admittedly, I believe he's supposed to... Like, he looks that way because I believe that was the look of the executioner of Silent Hill. Back, you know, in their cultish days. That's something. They kind of... That is one thing that they didn't really talk about much in this game, was the cult of Silent Hill. It feels very different. The themes are very different compared to what they were in the first and third games. For the stupid shit people do. Yes, yes, yes. What were you saying? What are you saying yes to? You gotta think there's a bit of a delay, and I'm spouting off a lot of stuff. So, also, part of town used to be known as Blood Swamp. Yeah, stuff like squeezing through a little wall is like hiding loading times. That's something I can actually kind of excuse because it doesn't take forever. Renovation works. Third floor building. Yeah, I don't think a handle's gonna work. There's a monument in town near the start of the game, easily missable. And yes, he was based on their executioner. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess you could argue that it sort of makes sense, but the thing is that in the Silent Hill games that were made by Team Silent, Pyramid Head was only in 2. And I'm pretty sure that was the only time he was ever really mentioned. I got a gun. Realize I'm trying to type quickly and fucking up. Yeah, when you reply, yeah, you'll have to be a little more clear on what you're replying to. Because, you know, I spout off a lot of stuff. Okay, that can't be the only reason for being in this, excuse me. Can't be the only reason for being in this friggin' room. Or is it? I don't know. Alright, whatever. Isn't only named that by the description of his knife, which you can find in the OG. I don't know about here. Well, I can't shoot the lock? Is only named bad by the description of his knife. Okay. We're in the Dark Ages, that's what he was trying to say. What, Based on what exactly? I mean, you're probably right, but like, what did I say that made you say that we're in the Dark Ages? Okay, really? You can't see are so bright you need stronger glasses. Feudal Dark Age starts to plan the apartment. Imagine. That's stupid. I can't shoot the lock. Network delay will be what you guys talk about in the future. Kids will call you old, right? I mean, yeah. People already call me old, okay? Of course, it's not necessarily because of my age, but because of my attitude on certain things. Okay, there's an exclamation point there. Ah. 212. Beat that lock with my shoe. Yeah, for real. What the hell? That is some serious, like... That's some JRPG logic right there. Or freaking GameCube Wii era Zelda. Ugh. I don't ever want to go back to that. Ever. Oh, hey, finally. Knowing about America Online. Yeah. AOL. That's the name alone will age you. I remember I used to have an AOL, you know. I guess I think I had it because I thought it would be cool to have an AOL alternative email. I don't know. It was stupid. Look, man, just solve my puzzle. Right? That's actually something that I do like. That's something I really like about modern Zelda. Oh, shit. Is that it actually does, like, let you solve the puzzle however you want. Some people argue that's a bad thing, but personally, I think having that level of freedom is great. Especially... Ah! Okay. Hold on. There. Ah. But yeah, anyway, I was saying that's what I like about modern Zelda. People say that that's a bad thing, that it's, you know, too open for its own good, and I can see where they're coming from. I feel like the latest Echoes of Wisdom was definitely a cake and eat it situation, where it had the tight, you know, level design, but also the open-ended, you know, solve it any way you want approach. That was really cool. Also, this fucking TV, Pamacrony. I love it how they. That's the legally distinct Panasonic. 14.4-bit modem to dial up the internet. Yep, Dark Ages. Your kids won't know what a login ID or a password is. Yeah, it'll all be in their something in their freaking DNA. Like a fingerprint. Or a retina scan. There. Even summoned Hitman. Okay, I have a feeling the way this game is designed is such that avoiding confrontation isn't as, not as much of a thing here. Granted in the original there wasn't that much incentive to avoid combat either. Yeah, this is the way the combat here is designed is kind of like Resident Evil 4, actually. The way you can hit certain weak points and then just get close for a melee attack. Ah, okay. Ah. Closest we got was the combat island. It was more so the puzzle solutions for the new Zelda that felt jank, but also that first game didn't even have caves. Too much in the shrines, and I wouldn't call anything in that game a dungeon. That attack was hot. Yeah. Yeah, Breath of the Wild admittedly didn't have caves. It felt, I will admit, it wasn't as organic. It was a new formula, so there's gonna be some teething issues. I realize I am in a massive minority. Well, not huge, but I realize that sounds kind of oxymoronic, but I realize I'm in a minority of people, but I actually thought that the divine beasts in Breath of the Wild were pretty cool. I would say Vanaboris was the best example of how you can do a new style of dungeon. Because it actually did feel like was pretty intricate, on top of having pretty cool mechanics. Yeah. In Tears of the Kingdom, people say that the dungeons are better. I'm like, did we play the same fucking game? Because the dungeons that I played were basically 4 shrines in one. Now Fire Temple actually did that approach fairly well. Because there actually was a central mechanic that, that carried through the whole game and was integral to navigation. And the puzzles were pretty cool. You must have been cool, but this prison is of your own making. The choice was yours. I watched you make it over and over and over again. This time's not going to be any different. And I'll be watching. Wow. Me, I'll sit in my corner and continue to love Majora's Mask. Hey, you know what? Majora's Mask is pretty sick. I was gonna say, what do you mean? Most people love the new Zelda. Yeah, I know, and I love the new Zelda too. It's just certain things about it that kind of frustrate me. Okay, what's the point of this? Oh. People have lost the ability to communicate without them. Yeah, that's fair. Computer callers. Right on the rooftops, pierce through the night. Left our homebound footprints with no owner in sight. But he has found a home. Oh, please pray tell. Oh, or a river of memories leading us right to his hell. Okay. I kind of like the look of this room. Yeah. I think that Echoes of Wisdom is the best like middle ground because it's basically it's a lot like A Link Between Worlds in that sense. Because it like has this, hybrid of being open-ended but also somewhat linear. And it has and it actually has some of that kind of classic style progression where like not all of them, but some of the dungeons will actually like you get unique items. Of course, actually come to think of it, in every dungeon you get an echo that basically serves as an item of some sort. I refuse. I have this. I'll give you shit for using Android phones instead of Apple. Oh god, dude. Yeah, no, take it from somebody who has done tech support for Apple products, they're garbage. Whether it be the iPhone or the Mac. Like, yeah. Okay. So, right where the rooftops pierce through the night. Hmm. the music or the lack thereof. I found most of it not to be memorable. Well, Tears of the Kingdom, yeah, that's fair. I only really listen to the dungeon music, because I will that's you know that's actually the bright spot for the dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, actually. Well, that suggests that I don't like the divine beasts in Breath of the Wild, which I do. The dungeons in Tears of the Kingdom, um, I mean they're fine. They're good fun, but the thing is that, like I said, it a lot of it feels very disconnected. But Echoes of Wisdom, which dropped last year, which also has pretty good music, by the way. Um, I think remedies that problem a fair bit. I think if you were disappointed by Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, um I think you'll like Echoes of Wisdom. Hell, if you did like them, you'd still like it. It used to be better when Jobs was alive. If you paid for high tier Apple, they checked with the serial and gave you priority on calls. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's still like that with Apple, but I do. When I was working there, I did generally grab serial numbers so that I could better support them, get an idea. Um, because part of our technical support was gauging like whether or not we could even really support a certain computer. If it was 10 or so years old, we couldn't really support it. Yeah. What and also like what do they animate acumen? What do they say to you about like using Android over Apple? Do they say that it like they did they give you shit because like I guess it's slightly more prone to viruses than Apple, or what? Okay. Okay, that is one thing they that they definitely retained from the original is the riddles. Left are homebound footsteps with no owner in sight. Are there any footsteps around here? Probably. I haven't. I just haven't gotten back to Tears of the Kingdom. Got distracted. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say don't expect much out of the main dungeons. From a visual standpoint, they are much better than the Divine Beasts, but mechanically speaking, they don't really offer much that the shrines don't already give you. Um, I am hoping that with the with the release of Echoes of Wisdom, discussion surrounding that game has been largely pretty positive, and for good reason. It's a great game. It's been pretty positive. So because Nintendo, um, because the Zelda developers are known to take the criticism to heart, because with games like because without Skyward Sword, without the backlash that Skyward Sword got, we would have never gotten a Link Between Worlds or Breath of the Wild. So, I mean, I actually liked Skyward Sword. Okay, it was Twilight Princess I hated, and will shit on it any opportunity that I get. People who like all the upgrades in software and cultists. Apple is superior. I had no issues with it. I probably already read it, but I figure I should reply. Yeah, if they're just saying it's superior, then okay. Says you. If you like iPhones, whatever, fine. I don't. I think that they don't even, the technology that they have isn't even that impressive. It's usually that's done by Android like 2 to 3 years prior, but they act like it's this new thing. In fact, they I remember seeing this meme. It was of Back to the Future, the rerun meme, talking about Android users. He was Marty McFly. Hey, I've seen this before on reruns. And then the Apple user's like, what are you talking about? It's brand new. Okay, so I see 7 here. Right where the rooftops pierce through the night. Is that what it is? 11? Or a river of memories reading light leading right to his house. So that's 11. Okay, so right where rooftops pierce through the night. Ah, 13. So 13, 7, 11. Yep. That's it. Okay, so I got one of the coins. And a steel key. Wherever that goes. Okay, so that actually wasn't too hard. I forget if you can actually set the difficulty of the riddles. I think you can. Oh. Bitch. Okay. Cool. Yeah. At this point, like, the only reason, like, Apple get any attention is because of the iPhone. You know, and they did it through, and it's very mass marketed, you know? I genuinely cannot see any other reason for it, you know, doing so well. Because people, the funny thing is, people were memeing on it. I remember Smosh were making fun of it, like back in like what 2013. Like holy crap. All right, cool. I I didn't even see that. Yeah, with I feel like Apple users are like the kind of people who would rather they would rather be safe than free. That's the I genuinely think that that's the mentality of a lot of iPhone users because that's more or less the approach of the iPhone. 3 bright coins in the 5 volt B. First sits the maiden underneath the tree. And here comes the man, so sleek and so fine in the pale moonlight. His eyes doth shine. I wish they would let me use arrow keys here. Apple iPhone is a superior device, but it isn't without its flaws. They make the hardware. Android and the South Korean Samsung changed that. The thing is that it's kind of like it's the way that you would put it like this. Like it's like men versus women, like in when it comes to strength. Like the strongest woman can beat a lot of men. Absolutely. But can the strongest woman beat the strongest man? Hell fucking no. And by that token, you know, the best iPhone cannot cannot beat the best Android device. It's just there's because you got to think there are gaming smartphones out there. I think it's stupid, but it is a thing, and because of that, Android will always win in the tech race above Apple iPhone. Period. Remember the Palm Pre and the chocolate? Oh man, the chocolate. That's a name I thought I'd never hear again. Dude, that brings me back. Holy crap. I remember seeing ads for those all the time. And yeah, BlackBerry. Dude, I wish they'd come back. They standardized QWERTY keyboards on cell phones. You know, that was when they still had buttons. I missed that honestly. I wonder I'm sure that there are some third-party folks who make please do not use until it's resolved. Ah. Yeah, it's just like the original. Email Android. Until Google, Android, Apple, or BlackBerry didn't force you to have a Gmail account. An Apple, I mean. Well, I would have to. Now, granted, I've always had a Gmail account, so it was never really too much of a problem for me. I would have to see, because I almost want to say that not even Android really requires that I feel like they don't even require an account. I mean, obviously you'd get the most out of it if you had Gmail. Oh, wait, no. I know what you mean now. To use the Google Store. Yeah. But here's the thing, though. You don't have to use Google Play. That's another great thing about Android, is that you aren't just stuck to Google Play. You can use storefronts like Aptoid to get certain applications that are not only aren't even available on the Google Store, but you could just download them without necessarily having to sign into an account. And actually, and by that same token, Apple absolutely they require you to have an Apple account with them. So, yeah, that kind of falls apart too, no offense. Now that I'm thinking about it. I do know that Manjaro Linux has been trying to get in on the smartphone scene. I think Ubuntu has been trying to do that too. There. Slew of my phone manufacturers. Yeah. Open operating system with a developer mode. Yeah. I see what you mean with I get your complaints with Android kind of monopolizing it. Well, it's more of a duopoly between them and Apple. But yeah, I see your complaints, because I have the same grievances with games made in Unreal and Unity. It's like, fuck's sake, dude, there are more engines out there. Although Godot has been getting more attention, I realize, just for the record, I'm aware that that the community managers are pretty garbage. But you know, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying, yeah, I'm aware that the community is kind of they're a bunch of social justice, fucking cultural Marxists, but honestly, it's not like they're really getting anything out of. They really wouldn't be getting anything out of me using their engine, other than maybe a pat on the ass or something. So I see no issues with using Godot. I know Unity had that little fiasco. I think it was what, last year or the year before, where or Bobby Kotick, I think, he wanted. Hold on.
Hey, who's there?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, I swear.
Hey, are you okay?
I didn't do anything. He was like that when I got here.
He... Oh, you mean the man back there? In the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill him.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not saying that you did. Look, my name is James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie, okay. So, do you live here, Eddie?
No. I'm not even from this town. It's just...
Something brought you here.
Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Well, they came at me. I didn't know what to do, so I ran. I came here. Figured it might be safe, but then I found the guy in the fridge.
Easy, deep breaths. Look, this place, it's not safe. These things, this whole town. There's something
Swearing and sweaty, never forgetty.
It'd be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, you want to come with? Maybe together we can find a way out of this town.
Oh, sorry, but I can't leave. Not yet. I need to find someone.
Oh.
I think that whoever's voicing Eddie, I think he's all right.
Eddie, be careful.
He's better than Liam O'Brien, at least,
You too.
in the fucking HD remaster. As a complete aside, like, is it me or is like Liam O'Brien just one of the most overrated voice actors ever? He just does the same voice in every single game that he's in, whether that be Nier or Darksiders. Yeah. I mean, you still have Nokia, Sony, and Motorola developing phones. It's just that they're now on Android. They don't have their own OSs like they used to back in the day. The real dick rub came when we learned Apple, Google, Facebook, etc. were selling our data while using it. Yeah, Apple can trot out the pro privacy bullshit all they want. I know what their game is. Get the hell out of here. Even back then, I was like, when they said that they were pro-privacy, I was like, okay, let's see how long they keep up this little shtick for. And then, I don't believe they ultimately went through with it. There was kind of a controversy where they were gonna start spying on, they were gonna start scanning photos in your Google Drive for like. They were going to start scanning photos in not your Google Drive, but your iCloud. And they were saying they said that they were doing that in the name of like, trying to catch child predators. Like, okay. The thing is that it's always like, it's always that kind of think of the children bullshit. It's like, okay, you're using a, you're trying to use something that everybody can rally behind universally to curtail our own personal liberties. And I'm not going to fall for it. Okay? I'm sorry. And you can call me a child predator defender all you want. That doesn't change the facts. Okay? Oh gosh. Ah! I was trying to move fast. Okay. All right. Ah, Jesus. Okay, I need to get my bearings here. I'm gonna look through some of the chat here. I was just kind of rambling on there for a bit. Okay, both of them are squinty-eyed. Enjoyed some Darksiders 1 and 2. What I've played of Darksiders 1, Liam O'Brien notwithstanding, pretty good. It's like God of War meets Legend of Zelda. I mean, hey, count me in. And I mean old school God of War, not this shitty new God of War. Haven't tried 3. I heard that one was kind of a Souls-like, which that's kind of disappointing. The old saying is, there's no such thing as a free lunch. An updated version is, pun intended there, there's no such thing as a free app. Yeah, no, you're... Well, that is one saying. It's another saying that it's if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Thinking of the children's is why they became predators. Yeah. Oh god. Oh boy. Okay. I think I'm actually gonna call the stream here. It started off sour, but ended okay. I'm still not too hot on the inclusion of jump scares in this. Like, especially when you consider, the whole point of the radio. Like, if it was going off and that did that, okay, fine, whatever. That's understandable. It's still kind of cheap, but hey, I get it. Fast forward to today, you can't buy movie tickets without the website knowing if... Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it sucks. But thank you guys for coming to the stream. Happy Valentine's Day.